One of the most asked questions I get is, how do you do rotations? This is something that I very much believe in for preschool. And I know for some it's hard to get away from rotations, but I do not do rotations. All of my centers are free choice centers. I believe that students should be able to play where they want, with who they want, and for however long they want. So let me show you how I do center time. And I do have 22 students in the class, so I do have to have lots of extra spots so that there's plenty of room for students to have choice. When a center is full that they want to go, they have plenty of other choices to go to. So I have a name tag system. After snack time, I purposely do snack time right before center time so that students can eat snack as long as they want. When they're finished, they ask to be excused and they come get their name tag. So my name tags have a Velcro dot on the back, and then each center has a name tag spot and shows how many students can be there. So for example, Play-Doh Center, 4 friends can come to the Play-Doh Center, and they're going to stick their name tag on here. When this is full, that means students have to find a different center. The only time that I really have a problem with this is when I have like a new dramatic play center that everybody wants to go to. And so I anticipate that on the first day of a new dramatic play, I'm going to use my sand timers here. I use the 10-minute sand timer, so everybody just gets 10 minutes with the dramatic play on that first day. After that, they're usually still interested in all of the other new centers and will distribute themselves. So what my students do is, if there is a center that's full and they want to go there, they're going to say to the friends in that center, "Can I please have a turn when you're done?" And those friends have to respond. This works 90% of the time, where a student leaves and says, "Axel, I'm done at the kitchen, you can go there now." If it's something that's super popular and very full, that's when, like, you ask for a turn and it's still not happening, that's when they can come use the 10-minute sand timer. And then when that's out, those friends will have to clean up and find a new center. This doesn't happen super often. They're really good at managing this. And I just remind them, like, "Hey, these friends are waiting for a turn. Why don't you clean up and find a new spot?" But in general, they manage this very well. And I try to have lots of different activities for them to go to, so it's not like they're just wanting to go to the blocks. There's so many centers that they can go to. So their job with center time is they're going to take their name to go to a center that they would like. They can stay there as long as they want. When they're finished, they have to clean up before they find a new center. So at the beginning of the year, this is one of our rules is be responsible, but another one is be honest. So 4 rules: be kind, be responsible, be honest, and be safe. So the be honest really comes in when somebody will leave a center and it's a big mess, and I really teach them right away, like, it's so important to be honest and fix your mistakes. So I really praise them when they do this at the beginning of the year. So now by the end of the year, they're all so excited to admit that it was them. "It was me, I'm being honest. It was me, I'm being honest." I'm like, "Thank you so much for being honest. Now can you go clean up your center?" So they take it as almost a good thing that they are being honest, and then they go back and clean it up. So their job is to clean up, and then they can go to any other center in the room. I do not worry about them getting to all the centers. Preschool is all about play, and the things that they're learning in those centers, playing with their friends, are the most beneficial things. So if they don't go to the science center, or if they don't go to the writing center, I'm okay with that. If there's somebody that's always in the block center, like every single day, I might say, "Okay, before you go to the block center today, let's use this 10-minute science timer, and I want you to choose a different center, and then you can go to the blocks." But other than that, it's truly their choice. So if you are not yet doing free choice centers, I really encourage you to try it. It's very freeing. The students love it, and I really think that they're going to be more engaged. When you force a student to go to a rotation in preschool, they're going to get bored. They're going to want to go somewhere else. They're going to want to play with their friends, which I think is the most developmentally appropriate. Let them play where they want to play.